16 major policies that will heavily affect the price of houses will be enacted on April 20th, 2018. All investors and homeowners should take great care and pay attention to these notices.
One, a 15% non-resident speculation tax to be imposed on buyers in the Greater Golden Horseshoe area who are not citizens, permanent residents, or Canadian corporations. 2. Expand rent control that will apply to all private rental units in Ontario, include those built after 1991, which are currently excluded.
The rent control will serve to make houses more affordable to rent and also act as a deterrent for homeowners who simply want to buy houses just to rent them out.
3. Update to Residential Tenancy Act to include standard lease agreement, tighter provision for landlord's own use, efficiency, and technical changes to Landlord-Tenants Board meant to make the process fairer, as well as other minor changes.
The updated Residential Tenancy Act helps protect the tenants from unfairly high rent wages and unfair evictions.
4. A program to leverage the value of surplus provincial land assets across the province to develop a mix of market-price housing and affordable housing.
This would increase the supply of houses drastically and help decrease the price per house.
5. Legislation that will allow Toronto and possibly other municipalities to introduce vacant home property tax in an effort to encourage property owners to sell or rent out unoccupied units.
Homeowners renting out unoccupied units increase the supply of units available on the market, which will cause the price to decrease.
6. A plan to ensure the property tax for new apartment building is charged at a similar rate as other residential properties.
The increased tax on apartment buildings would go to support and fund other projects that the government has planned. Increase in tax, however, will indeed decrease the demand for apartment units, as the price will definitely back onto consumers.
7. A 5-year, $125 million program aimed at encouraging the construction of new rental apartment buildings by rebating a portion of development charges.
The rebate serves to take away the risks associated with building a massive apartment structure. The decreased risk will lead to more apartment buildings being developed, thereby increasing the supply and causing the price to decrease.
Eight, more flexibility for municipalities when it comes to using property tax tool to encourage development.
Once again, the greatly decreased risk will increase the number of apartments built, and the increase in supply will ultimately cause the price for consumers to go down.
Nine, the creation of new housing supply team which dedicated provincial employee to identify barriers to specific housing development projects and work with developers and municipalities to find solutions. 10. An effort to understand and tackle practices that may be contributing to tax avoidance and excessive speculation in the housing market.
Tightening tax avoidance laws will increase the budget that the government can operate on and help encourage more buildings to be built.
11. A review of the rules real estate agents are required to follow to ensure that consumers are fairly represented in real estate transactions.
These rules serve to protect consumers, as they are not as knowledgeable as realtors.
12. Housing Advisory Group, which will meet quarterly to provide government with ongoing advice about the state of housing markets and discuss the impacts of measures and any additional steps that are needed. 13. Education for consumers on their rights, particularly on the issue of one real estate professional representing more than one party in a real estate transaction.